This is a great video. It's in Alabama. He gets pulled over, no tags, doesn't have a driver's license. The cop asks him for his birth date and he says, well, he can't remember because that happened obviously a long time ago when he was born, so he doesn't know the date. Anyway, they take him to jail and let's just watch.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going all right. How about you?
Hey, it's not because of your tag. You don't have a legal license plate on your vehicle.
Has there been a crime committed?
I know how this deal goes. Do you have your driver's license?
When the cop says, I know how this goes, automatically pegs him as a sovereign citizen. That's pretty funny.
Has there been a crime committed?
Yeah.
Have I done anything unlawful?
Yes, your license plate.
That's unlawful.
Yes.
If you want to keep the cops out of your life, the first thing you need to do is make sure you don't have vehicle code violations on your vehicle.
Go ahead and step out for me. You got it.
Touch me, he dies. If you're not in the air on 30 seconds, he dies. If you come back in, he dies.
Knives, anything like that on you?
I don't answer any questions.
Hands right here. Spread your arm for it. Look for it.
I like how he says he doesn't answer any questions. That's a standard SOVCIT thing. Anytime you invoke your Fifth Amendment, and then after you invoke your Fifth Amendment, you start talking, a good prosecutor will say that you waived your Fifth Amendment. Just shut up and say nothing other than what's required to be produced. If you have a dispute over that, let your lawyer fight it out in court. Because if it's at that stage, your lawyer's going to try to dismiss all the charges.
Guns, knives, stuff like that?
I don't answer any questions without a lawyer.
Well, he has a right to ask that question.
What's the reason I'm being under arrest?
Not under arrest.
I mean, if I'm not free to go, then I'm under arrest.
That's another problem the SOVCITs seem to not understand, a lot of them, is that you can be detained. A detention is merely part of an investigation. An arrest is when they formally take you to jail, book you. They can put handcuffs on you and still detain you.
Okay, do you have any ID?
I don't have any ID.
None at all?
No driver's license, no registered tag. This is my property. It's my private property. It's my personal conveyance. And
There we go again, personal conveyance. Therefore, according to him, he doesn't need to register his vehicle.
that's my right to travel. Is that okay?
It is if you want to walk or maybe ride a bike.
This is some ID or some type of identification. Have you ever had a license in Alabama?
I'm not going to answer any questions without an attorney present.
Now, that's a valid question that the cop asked. That could open up an obstruction charge.
What'd you say your name was?
Privateers surrounding me right now. If there's not been a crime
What's your birthday?
committed, I don't know. I don't have any firsthand knowledge of that.
Of your birthday?
Yeah, were you aware when you were born?
Yes.
You were, so you knew the date when you came out.
Right, I've got the
That's
certificate.
pretty good. That's pretty impressive. Has there been a crime committed?
Yes.
What crime has been
First
committed?
of all, you don't have a driver's license. Second of all, you don't have a license plate.
What probable cause did you have to get behind me?
That license plate.
And that's a crime.
Yes.
What were you doing in Helena?
I mean, I'm just traveling.
Okay, who were you traveling with?
I mean, I'm not going to answer any I wasn't traveling with anyone.
There's a female that was with you.
Oh, that was a lady who asked me to pick her up at the library to look at her pressure washing her house.
Where was her house?
Plantation Place.
And how did she get your information? Why you?
Why, she's some kind of criminal or something?
Well, we're just trying to figure out how you come from nowhere to pick up some lady in a park to look at a pressure washer.
A pressure washing job.
Okay.
And I don't understand how that's a crime.
Stand here.
Okay. Well,
Stand here for a second.
your van also matches a burglary suspect.
Really?
Yep.
From where?
From our city.
And from your city?
Yes.
What city is that?
It's Helena.
Do you have your training manual in your car?
I'm not required to have my training manual.
But did you go through training? Proper training? Okay, well, it says right in there that you, upon request, have to identify yourself by your name, your badge number, and your command.
Did you go through my training?
I know all about the training.
But you didn't go through my training.
But all training is that way.
All training.
All,
What training did you go through?
I mean, I study law.
Okay, so when you were in
I'm
law
not going to
and-
answer any more questions
And
because
that
you have no
training-
probable cause, no
that
crime has
training-
been committed. You're saying I matched some kind of suspect, but you don't have any probable cause or evidence to back up and support your claims.
Probable cause. Well, let's just back up. As soon as you committed a vehicle code violation in that state, that was lawful now for the cop to pull you over. And then from there, they could start finding more charges against you.
Here's the thing, if you lie about the name that you gave us, that's not your full name.
That's my proper name. That's the only legal name that I can go by. Do you understand?
I'm going to tell you this.
And I do not require your services, nor do I wish to joinder.
That's another hilarious comment. I don't request your services. You didn't call them seeking their help. They found you.
Do you understand that?
If you don't give the proper name to avoid a warrant, it's a felony.
That is a proper name. I just gave, so you just said, based on your testimony, if I don't give the proper name, that is my proper name.
Full name.
Failure to identify. He's playing games. That can raise at least an obstructing charge. But man, Alabama felony, giving them the wrong information for a warrant. That I can understand because they got to take you to jail.
No, you said proper name. So now you're backtracking, going against your own statement.
No, I'm telling you.
No, you're going against your own statement.
Don't give
On and for the
full name.
record, I do not require your services, nor do I wish to joinder.
All right. I just gave you full warning.
What is the exact warning?
If that is not your full name, and
I never told you it was my full name. I told you 3 times that's my proper name.
All right, what is your full
Now
name?
it's a fact in this case.
Okay, that's obstruction of justice to use a false identity.
That's not a false identity. It's the only legal. 18 USC 1342. Look it up.
Code 1342, that deals with Postal Service. Then Section 1342 is a relationship statute in terms of the fact that it correlates to it and is incorporated with 1341. Whoever, for the purpose of conducting, promoting, or carrying on by means of the Postal Service, any scheme or device mentioned in Section 1341 of this section of this title, or any other unlawful business, uses or assumes a request to be addressed by any fictitious, false, or assumed title, name, or address, or name other than his own proper name, or takes or receives from any post office or otherwise depository mail, any letter, postcard, package, or other mail addressed to any such fictitious, false, or assumed title, name, or address, or name other than his own proper name shall be fined under this title or in prison not more than 5 years or both. So when this, YouTube lawyer is talking about, this being a truthful name, not realizing it deals with the US Postal Service. So if you went to the post office and gave them a fake name in order to get stuff from them, yeah, your ass is going to be busted. Let's continue.
I guess you don't care about the law, do you?
I do.
Because y'all are all privateers, business license privateer. You're not in your official capacity. You're here in your private capacity right now, trespassing upon me. Eyewitness that says that a crime has been committed. Because if so, I require them to come down and point me out, identify me as the person who committed the crime.
That's not necessary at the point of an arrest because they could simply talk to the victim and the victim could give a statement. They don't have to drive the victim over. He's confused with the cross-examination standard under Crawford for the 6th Amendment. But again, everything he says is pretty much confusion.
Do not consent to any illegal search and seizure. I do not require your services, nor do I wish to joinder nor contract with you in any way.
I like what he just said. He doesn't consent to any illegal searches and seizures. That seems reasonable to me. I wouldn't consent to an illegal search either.
Go ahead and turn around.
I'm being taken against my will.
You grab that phone.
Well, there you have it. He invokes 18 USC 1342, which has nothing to do with him, post office. Says that he doesn't request their services. There's no joinder, no contract. Just says that he's taking the 5th Amendment, but doesn't understand that he needs to basically really take the 5th Amendment and invoke it. Anyway, cool video. Got it off of Rumble and Thin Blue Line TV Uncensored. Gets credit for the video. And catch you on the next one. There's some big ass grasshoppers. I think even the grasshoppers want to be. God, they found it. That'll cause you some trouble, wouldn't it?